Hello, and welcome back to the D. Louise Poetry Podcast. Thanks for tuning in to another episode where we sit with a poem and reflect on its themes. On today's episode, we're sitting with a poem called Compensation by Sara Teasdale, a short, lyrical poem that speaks softly but carries weight. Let's start by hearing the poem in full. I should be glad of loneliness and hours that go on broken wings. A thirsty body, a tired heart, and the unchanging ache of things. If I could make a single song as lovely and as full of light, as hushed and brief as a falling star on a winter night. There's a stillness in this poem. It's only 8 lines, but there's no rush. The language is gentle, precise. It invites you to lean in. And what Teasdale offers here is a quiet proposition that if she could make something beautiful, just one thing, then all her suffering would be worth it. That's a big if. The list of costs is clear. Loneliness, exhaustion, emotional weight that doesn't lift, the unchanging ache of things. These aren't abstract ideas. They're deeply familiar states of being, especially for anyone who creates, cares, or simply feels a lot. And yet, what strikes me most is that the speaker isn't angry. She's not railing against the cost. In fact, there's something almost reverent in her tone. It's as if she's saying, "This is hard, but if it could lead to something meaningful, something luminous, then maybe it's worth it." That's where the poem becomes hopeful in a quiet, haunting way. It suggests that even your lowest moments, the ones that feel hollow, useless, or endlessly tiring, might still become something. A song, a line, a piece of art that touches someone else. And that's powerful. It's also deeply relatable. Because when you're in the thick of it, tired, disconnected, wondering if any of it matters, the idea that your pain could be transformed into beauty, that's a kind of grace. But, and this is important, the poem doesn't let you settle there. It turns subtly on one word: if. It says, "If I could make a single song." So, there's no certainty here, no guarantee. The hope is there, yes, but so is the doubt. And that's what makes the poem feel so human. It doesn't tie things up with a bow, it lets the ache remain. It also raises a deeper question. Should suffering be the price of beauty? Is that really the bargain we want to accept? That loneliness and weariness are necessary conditions for art to matter? Some would say yes. That sacrifice is part of the process. That's what's made under pressure. But others, myself included, would gently push back. Maybe happiness is a worthy goal in itself. Maybe peace is also productive. Maybe we don't have to burn ourselves out just to create something good. I think Teasdale might have known that too. The poem doesn't glorify the struggle, it just names it. It recognises how often artists, carers, and thinkers live in that tension between giving so much and hoping it might mean something. And for me, that's what makes this poem stay with you. It doesn't offer resolution, it offers honesty. And sometimes that's what we need the most. So, if you're in a season of uncertainty, if you're feeling worn out or wondering whether what you're building really matters, maybe this poem can be a quiet reminder. You're not alone. And even if the lovely thing hasn't arrived yet, your longing for it already says something true. If you want to dive deeper into this, I wrote a companion blog post with more reflections, including how the form and rhyme mirror the emotional structure of the piece. You can find that on my blog. Next week, I'll be tying all the poems together from this month. Something's Missing, Ride to Success, and this one. And we'll talk about how they circle around the same theme from different angles, the emotional cost of success. Until then, thank you for listening. And remember, your worth isn't in what you produce. Your peace matters too.